I don't believe in corporal punishment. I was corporally punished till I was 16. I was beaten every day growing up. I was flogged in school every day. It did not stop me from doing what I wanted to do. In fact, it made me tougher. At some point, when my father stopped beating me was when I can't remember exactly what I did, but then I just came and knelt down. So yeah, come and beat me. So beat me, let me go, because I know that was when it dawned on him that the beating was not making any. And I feel that if I wasn't beating so much, maybe I would have been a bit softer in some things. I may be wrong, but I just feel that, right? And I know that people beat from a place of frustration. Parents, adults beat from a place of frustration. So sometimes the beating a child gets is not commensurate to what the child has done. You transfer, or your husband, if he don't vex you for nights, something has happened in your home, and then you come to class as a classroom teacher and one child is just disturbing. Maybe you are saying something, the child is playing, and then you give punishment that is not commensurate to what the child has done. If you were from a healthy place at that moment, that would not have been the punishment you give. There was a teacher in my school, an English teacher, I will not mention her name, I don't know if she's still alive, in school, who was so frustrated with her life that when she catches you disturbing in class, she will squeeze your stomach. So people now started saying, because she was not married and she didn't have a child, she wanted all the girls, it was a girls' school, not to have children in future. She will have experienced it. She will squeeze your stomach. It will take you hours to get your body back. Wow. That is not punishment. There was also a time this particular woman used very long this long stick, plucked it from one of the trees in the school, and flogged me. I was sick for 7 days. I could not come to school. Yes. Luckily for her, my father traveled. She would have collected. Yes. So that is not punishment. That is punitive. That is not, it doesn't allow the child be corrected. So why we're saying do not beat children, because you don't know what health challenges the child is coming from home. You don't know the state of the child's physical. Everybody's looking very healthy, but not everybody's really healthy. You don't know what that child is dealing with. And then you use your frustration of whatever has annoyed you to beat a child, and you end up either killing the child or maiming the child. So one of the skills I learned as a classroom teacher, and thankfully I started that in my life, it helped me raise my own children, because maybe I would have been that, I beat them a little, but maybe I would have been that very vicious beating kind of mother. But the Montessori education I had, and working in an international school for 5 years, helped me understand that you have failed if you cannot manage your classroom without raising your voice. Wow. If you cannot manage it was serious training. If you cannot manage your classroom without raising your voice, you have failed. So everybody had to start coming from where we were coming from. Everybody had to start realigning. How best do I manage my children? If a principal walks into your classroom and your class is noisy and you're not able to just whisper and everybody is sitting down, they will call you to the office. So we had to learn other ways of disciplining the children. And I'll give one advice here. You know me now, I'm into parenting and all of that.
Advice.
One of the advice is, for the first time, you have to state the rules. We are used to punishing people without telling them the rules ahead of time. So you don't know, even you yourself, you don't know the rules. Many adults, unfortunately, cannot even manage their own emotions. And you want to manage other children. So you start by making rules. If you wake up late, this is the punishment. If you do this, this is the punishment. If you do that, this is the punishment. They see the consequence. The punishment is not beating, no. You find other things.
It's not corporal punishment.
It's not corporal punishment. So the children now pick.
Oh, I take their laptop. They are crying.
Wait now, a small example here. So a few weeks back, my son came back from school and said they gave them general punishment in class. And he was crying. I should call the principal that he did not do anything. He did not do anything. I said, I cannot call it general punishment. Maybe you were in the midst of people that were doing something. I'm not calling. He disturbed and I called. And when I called, they said their group of boys were misbehaving, disturbing the classes and everything. So they had to punish. Guess the punishment that my son was crying for? What? They took his sports. He nearly died.
Took what?
His sports. He was not going to do sports for 2 weeks. He was not going to do rehearsals for 2 weeks. So all those things, all those pecs that they like to do that makes them feel their testosterone. He was not going for my son was crying at home. I should please call the principal. He's not among them. I say it's collateral damage. You have to do this punishment. Nobody had to beat him for him to realign himself.
For us.